Okay.
So this is a bigger challenge. Another challenge is maybe it could be around education and awareness, because
Okay.
currently when we talk about blockchain, mostly people relate it with cryptocurrency and it is the environment, not environment.
It's a BlockTalk Radio. BlockTalk Radio.
Once
All
again,
right.
it's a place to start, and I guess we should start
Welcome to
when you're ready. I'm
BlockTalk
ready.
Podcast that explores the world of blockchain technology
All right,
and its
thank you
endless
so much.
possibilities.
Today we are
All right,
honored to
everyone.
welcome.
And manufacturers are there. Bringing all this on a one common platform is challenging.
Okay.
So this is a bigger challenge. Another challenge is maybe it could be around education and awareness, because
Okay.
currently when we talk about blockchain, mostly people relate it with cryptocurrency and it is the environment, not environment friendly. So they never goes beyond the blockchain is a crypto and Bitcoin, and that's why they relate when you know blockchain, how the even how the blockchain could be helpful for climate or other sustainability aspect. People are not aware that much. Even so I think these are the two main challenges. One is education awareness. Another is uh, bringing all the stakeholder on the under the common platform.
Thank you so much. I think I resonate more with the points of the education. We have a challenge of education. That's why we at BlockTalk podcast, we're trying to uh, we create this educational content so we can educate the public about blockchain technology and the future. So I think that part of you just spoke about as a challenge is actually a big one, especially from where I'm from, Africa here. We have a whole lot of challenges when it comes to knowing about the blockchain ecosystem and all that. So, talking about your company, which is Hyperledger Climate, right?
No, so my company, so I do many things. So one,
Okay,
I I'm the CTO of one blockchain company, Islamic Future Tech,
okay,
and this Hyperledger is a open source community. We can say like Polygon, like Ethereum or Algorand kind of the blockchain community. And
okay.
in that blockchain community, there is a one special community to use and address the blockchain plus climate change kind of thing. So I'm part of that particular initiative
Yeah.
as a climate vice chair kind of thing. And, and so there are many things like people who are using the hyperledger or blockchain technology and addressing the climate change could come and join that particular group and present what they're doing. And
Oh,
another, I part of this Snapper Future Tech is a CTO. So
yeah.
we as a technology company use blockchain and solve or build in many projects and services and products. So the one or two three projects we have worked on climate change related, like carbon credit certificate, sustainable supply chain, invest management. So
Okay.
this two things we are doing in my uh, professional capacity at the my company.
All right. Thank you so much for that input. I was about to ask you, what does your company do? And you've already explained everything. So thank you so much. Uh, how do you think, or how do you envision blockchain technology and sustainable finance evolving in, let's say, the next 5 to 10 years? Uh, and what impact do you think this will have on the climate change movement?
So I think everyone we know about the climate change or our sustainability targets by
Okay.
2030. By 2050, we need to reduce uh, by 1.5 degrees Celsius or become carbon negative or at least carbon net zero. These are the targets all the government and all the countries. And blockchain is going to help in terms of efficient carbon accounting and recording, and then getting this sustainable finance or green financing kind of investment.
Yeah.
Because if you want to achieve the sustainability and the net zero targets, you need to involve all the stakeholder or community or the people who are care and believe in the environment.
Okay.
And so like currently the sustainable finance is only the big corporate or investment firm. But when you open using blockchain is tokenize this kind of instrument, then uh, many such kind of use cases can be come out. Like for example, let's take an example. Let's say in my housing society we have energy for the rooftop and others in a solar panels, but
Okay.
there is no mechanism and platform to uh, record the carbon emission out of this project. Suppose so I think there are 500 houses, and maybe a significant carbon offset, carbon footprint saving we are doing, but there is no accounting mechanism. There's a no people are aware about like how they can do it.
Mm.
So this could be using blockchain. Some new platform will come in this kind of area where they can take this kind of project. So even I can give example. There is one company in Bangalore in India. They invest in renewable energy projects via taking the crowdfunding using tokens from the retail investor in the 5,000, 10,000, and so there are maybe 50 crore or 10 crore or this kind of project size in India for the renewable energy projects, solar energy projects. So investing in these projects, blockchain could be via the tokens and via the uh, sustainable finance add value. So in the 5 to 10 years, why I believe because day by day we are increasing our sustainability targets and our sustainability goals, and everybody is serious about it. So
Mm.
when we are serious about this climate and sustainability target, then obviously blockchain is going to play a very important role. And I think there are a number of new initiatives and projects going to come in the sustainable finance and green financing space. So like recently, like BIS, this is the Bank of International Settlement, and issue the green bonds on blockchain. Even there are one municipal corporation in India. They issue the green bond. So now people are aware, and the blockchain could make this sustainable and green financing very efficient and bring the liquidity in the market, so local or retail investors can come forward and contribute to the social cause or climate change.
Oh, we appreciate your input on this. I think for me, I would say um, the climate change movement. It's meant for everyone because we are actually on this earth and it's affecting everyone. So I feel it's a responsibility for all. So with that being said, how can individuals and organizations get involved in supporting the sustainable finance and green investment using blockchain technology?
So I think they can help many places. So one is maybe if they have an idea or maybe want to address particular uh, project, maybe can then build some blockchain application on top of it, or maybe use the existing blockchain thing. Or education and awareness, like blockchain is going to really going to impact the climate change, not negative but in positive impact.
Okay.
Also, whatever this green bond or green energy or green economy kind of new initiatives coming, I think people should take create new kind of instrument. So even I seen many companies are now having such kind of mutual fund of the green projects. So if you invest in this green project, you will get this kind of return. So you also offsetting your carbon footprint and also getting your returns on your investment. So this kind of education, or I think regulatory bodies and regulation is also very important, because if the governments regulate the things like how you could uh, tokenize a digital asset of the carbon footprint and carbon, and the allowed is a tokens in the market, then it will address the many such solutions.
Okay.
And other thing what I see, I think this education awareness, because there are many uh, projects are there, but people not aware about such kind of solution in the sustainability in blockchain.
All right. To recap, one is education. Secondly,
Okay, so first is education.
yeah.
Second is investing
Okay.
or investing in this kind of projects using the project which uses blockchain.
Okay.
Another is because there are wider opportunity in the segment, so you could maybe come with a new solution or maybe new business model around it, or
Okay.
maybe use the blockchain tech to create such kind of solution. Because I just mentioned that there are 400 plus uh, projects are using blockchain and climate and sustainability. So there would be 4,000 projects in the future. So you can come out, maybe think about such kind of initiative and how you can use blockchain to address the I think, let's take for example like agriculture factories. So in agriculture there are agriculture farming and supply chain. There are many uh, entry point where the carbon footprint can be saved, whether like the soil, whether it's a irrigation, for example, and then supply chain of that goods and the farm products. So you could record the carbon accounting at each place, and then you could create some kind of sustainable model. So I think in the such places, mm, blockchain is could be applied.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. And I would want to know first, there are a whole lot of misconceptions around the blockchain ecosystem that's uh, are sometimes scary to most people, and that's why most people have not ventured into that technology. So, what are some of the most common misconceptions about blockchain technology and its potential for supporting sustainability, and how do you address them?
I think most common misconception about blockchain is like people relate it with crypto and Bitcoin. Like it's only crypto, Bitcoin. It impact the environment,
Okay.
and second is like uh, if crypto and Bitcoin or any kind of thing banned by the regulatory institutions or government, then it will impact the blockchain adoption, because this is completely different thing. So crypto and Bitcoin is just one application of a blockchain, and there are many such application can be implemented in enterprise or other kind of use cases. So it's never going to impact the regulatory. Let's say, for example, I recently seen the story like where in China this crypto trading and crypto mining is banned, but most of the use cases and implementation in blockchain happening in China. So this misconception, like if the countries ban crypto and NFTs, then it will derail the blockchain adoption or is harmful for the blockchain talent. So I think this is completely misconception.
Oh, thank you so much. The blockchain is beyond just Bitcoin, crypto, and NFTs. There are whole lots of attributes of the blockchain. I think, just like you said, more education towards the blockchain ecosystem is required. Thank you so much for that input. And can you share? Let's assume our listeners or a whole lot of people out there wish to enter into the field of sustainable finance and blockchain technology. What are some tips and advice you would give out to them?
So for sustainable finance, and I think mostly it's about creating the token economics around the carbon credit saving or other kind of renewable certificate. So I think advice would be you could no need to worry about whether which blockchain to use or which blockchain not to use. I think you just try to solve the problems and create the innovative solutions around it. It even it may or may not be use blockchain, but uh, one thing like how you could address and bring the liquidity or the this sustainable finance to the larger audience. So, and many such initiatives uh, are already happening. So I think this is the one advice I will recommend. And I think I think there are other things. Maybe there are many initiatives by the different government and regulatory and the bodies. Even they provide some kind of uh, grant and funding to build such kind of solutions. So let's say like United Nations program, UNDP program provides such kind of solution to implement a sustainability blockchain solution. And World Bank, for example, so like World Bank is using some kind of green bonds issuance on blockchain. BIS, for example. So
Okay.
no need to worry about the even project funding. I believe that sustainability is itself is a bigger term, and if you're using the sustainability and using the blockchain tag, then obviously there are funding. There is no issue with the funding. You can easily get funding, and you can build the ecosystem very effectively. And because you are not, you are also contributing to the society and the environment. So it also the impactful kind of thing. So even like there's a, let's say there's a is an impactful investment. So even there is a, as per the CSR activities or ESG activities, corporate even could fund this kind of project.
Thank you so much. On the final notes, what inspires you to continue pushing the boundaries of what is possible with blockchain technology and sustainable finance, and what are your hopes for the future?
So as I said in the early, right, like I think sustainability is a need at at every place in each country, and whether a state government, with the corporate. So I believe like if sustainability is there and blockchain is could add to trust to that sustainability, or could provide the new instrument of investment in this kind of project. So definitely I think is going to be most most preferred use cases. Even if I want to build something my own career or own startup, I'm going to choose the blockchain and sustainability and blockchain and climate change kind of domain. So even I see many people are started because here's the two things. One is a hot is an emerging tech like blockchain. Another is a social impact to the environment and climate and sustainability. So uh, is a huge exposure in the going forward.
All right, thank you so much, Kamlesh, and you'll have heard it from the horse's mouth. And that's all for the time we have today.